Hello, my friends. Thursday evening. Let's bring color to our lives. Happy when you join me. Hi, Tanya. How are you? So, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden. I'm a DIY retailer over here in Frankfurt in Germany. So, welcome, guys. Oh, Sprinkled, you're so sweet. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, guys, when you join me, just say hi to me and let me know where you're watching from. When you watch replay, please put hashtag replay into the comments so that I know that you've been there. If you have questions, put it right into the comments. Also, when you watch replay, if you haven't done it yet, please pop over to my page, leave me a like there. Be happy when you send me some hearts if you like this post. Also, if you sprinkle it, that'll be absolutely sweet. So this is going to be, hi Michelle. You won't be happy, Michelle. I know. I know you don't like grungy and things like that. So, but I'm going to, this is too clean for me. You know that. So I'm going to grunge that a little bit up. Not too much, but you can see already there on the side. I've done that a little bit like runny down. Hi Manase. So, okay, in the German life already, I thought I'm going to use the Best Dang Wax by Dixie Belle, but I wasn't happy with that. So I'm going to use the gilding waxes because they are a little more stronger. But firstly, I'm going to, with those ornaments, the woody bands, they're always nicer when they get like a little bit of blingy. I need that. On the top here, when we've done the top board here, the top trim. So now I've got it. Hi Annika, thank you for joining. When I've done the top trim with those ornaments, I've used the pigments with the infuser, and I had quite a lot, which is, I think this was about 3 weeks ago. I don't know. But anyhow, I've just used it in the German life. I had it in the fridge. I had some cling film over it, and I had it in the fridge. I promise, I didn't put any more. I didn't put any more of the infuser in there, and they're still fine. You can leave them in the fridge. Don't put them in the freezer because nor the paints, nor the paste, nor the infuser likes the frost temperatures. Now I've got it. So, okay. I'm happy that you're all there, my friends. Do you have anything nice planned for I just want to say Christmas, for Easter? It's Christmas in April. So we're first going to enhance those ornaments a little. So let me bring you a little closer. You don't need to see me. I'd rather have you see the ornaments. The sides here, you can see I've used that purple mixture, the custom purple we made from the silk paints, and I've just painted it in there with a brush, and I've used a wet rag, and while the paint was wet, I've just like wiped it off. This is the effect basically I was getting from that. So have some of the pigments on here. Brush, Instagram, there you go. The brush almost parallel to the project, and then gently stroking over the high spots of those ornaments. I mean, this is, up to your own taste, how you would like to, how less or how much you want to have it. But this is bringing out those gorgeous, gorgeous details of this, of those ornaments. Can you see the difference? This is ever so lovely and shiny. And the colors were just like too, this was just too clean for me. I mean, the silk paints, I don't know, they seem really clean for me. But you can age them up. That's what we're just doing now. So just a little in those areas. Okay. So usually when I work with gilding waxes or when I work with best-selling waxes, colored waxes, I like to seal my project first, so that I can move the colored waxes a little easier. But as the silk paints, look how, can you see the difference, Instagram? This is so lovely and shiny. This is so lovely and shiny. They are, let's see, clean piece of paper. They have a built-in sealer, so they are not open pores like the chalk mineral paint. So I usually don't seal them before I work with colored waxes. Oops, still there? Still with me? So now I am going to, where did I put all my brushes? I have one brush for my black gilding wax, which is this one. I just made like the sniffing test. I wasn't sure because I had like one brush lying there with the best-selling wax and one with the gilding wax. The gilding waxes from Dixie Belle, they are oil-based, so they've got like they smell, but it's a nice smell. They don't stink, you know. You have products which really stink, but they smell pretty nice. Nothing planned so far for Easter other than usual dinner. Oh, she's not coming home. She's not gonna get like her Easter basket. Surprise, surprise. So gilding waxes by Dixie Belle are those, as I said, oil-based. They're lovely and creamy. You can apply them with your finger. I'm going to use a brush. I have brushes dedicated to my gilding waxes. As I said, they are oil-based, and I don't want to compromise any of the other products. Just got like a paper towel here to, Michelle, you do like bling. I love bling. I'm just going to wipe that off a little. As I said, the best-selling wax was too I'm just going to add that around. Don't let it dry too long. Otherwise it'll gonna come in on this side. Now I have another brush. I prefer natural bristle brushes for that. So hi Nina, you're back. That's good. And I'm going to feather that out. I don't want to have it too much. Just basically so it's not so clean. Just to dirty that a little up. This is giving the whole project like a little more depth, adding like a shadow around. And with this brush, you know, I'm basically just feathering it out so it gets like a real smooth transition. Get a little of the copper in there in a second also. So this is basically just like a shadow. This is why I'm saying they dry within 24 hours, you know. So I'm basically go to to the other side. Same thing. A little bit of shadow. Side. And with my feather brush. And you can put as much or as little on there as you wish, you know. I always start with less. I can always add more if you have too much on there. It'll be difficult at the end to get that off when it's dried. So I rather work with very little product. I'm just using for the top here what's on the brush. Very subtle. Don't want to have it too overwhelming. Ooh. Don't want to have it too overwhelming. What do you think? That's the black by now. Hallo Ute! Ich muss aufpassen, dass ich hier nicht gleich das Gilding Wax in der Schnute habe. Be careful, otherwise I have the gilding wax in my... Do you see this? I mean, the reflection of my ring light. I mean, I don't know where to put it to not look like, what would you call that? So now I'm doing the same thing with the copper. Also by Dixie Belle. I'm using Dixie Belle today. So there we go. Same thing, have a separate brush to apply it. So let's see. And this is very rich. So in gilding waxes, it doesn't matter if you use the Dixie Belle or the Posh Chalk one. The gilding waxes in comparison to the pigments, they are shiny, but they are not as shiny. You know, they have like a little more of the flat character. I'm using for feathering out the same brush I've just used for the black, because the copper is supposed to be just like, you know, just like a drippy effect, you know. That's what I want to reach. That's right, Michelle. The chameleon waxes are amazing. You never know what you get. That's right. You never know what you get. Always just little product. You can spread it out with your fingers also. For aging, you know, you can use various products. Use various products to get basically to reach the same effect. What do you think? I want to have a little bit more black on the side there. So I'm adding a little more black here. Feather it out. Feather it out. Also wipe it a bit back if it's too much. As long as it's not dry, you can move that a little. So. If you have too much on there, you can still use whatever, some hemp seed oil or something like that to remove it. Just a little bit of the copper. Playing around. You know, guys, I like playing around. I like playing around. Step a little back. Yep. That's fine. No more. Oh, yeah, no more. Okay, that was too much. Let's see. Where is my hemp seed oil? Where is it? Oh, can't find it, so I'm just using a baby wipe for now. So works also as long as it's not completely dry. You can get it off with a baby wipe also. But this only works, you know, as long as it's not completely dry. If it's dried, you won't get it off. So. Anybody still there? What do you mean? Did I put what on? No, on the German Live, I've done the side with some stenciling. I'm going to show you at the end with some stenciling. Maybe we have time to do that on the other side. Let's see. I'm just drawing the stencil at the moment. So, but this thing is really heavy. This is like moving around a lot. So let's move to the top. Basically doing the same thing up there. There you go. And we first start with the black. All the way around, just to age the those edges. Now I'm just taking that to feather that out. As I said, I only want to have like a slight cloudy look. I don't want to have it too overwhelming. Just to give it a little bit of depth. Edges a bit more. Just feather it out. And you use very little product. I mean, you can use it as much as you want to, you know, obviously. But I'm using very little product. I'm not having too much on there at the end. Just like a little playing around. Edgar, you want to discuss something good? I'm sure you want to. So. Some of that just irregular on there. Those edges. So by using the same brush for feathering, like I'm using for the black, this is giving it like shadowing all the way around. Don't know if you can see that. So, do the same thing. What's the time? 7:20. Let's move to the next one. Oops. Brush. Putting that close down there now before I, let's see. Mostly just going around those, you know, where you would think it would like start dripping when it's aging. It's very subtle. On the other side. As I said, very little product. That's what I'm using. And this is fun. This is so much fun. And I started trying it with the Best Dang Wax, because Best Dang Wax is water-based. So you can basically paint over that if you start with oil-based. I mean, when this is dry, you can basically, I mean, this is just very little of the gilding wax anyway. You could also paint over it, just let it dry at least for 3 or 4 days. And if you don't like it at all, you can't take it off. So that's you could do that. It's just very subtle. Not too much. Come in with the copper. Same thing. You know what I forgot? I forgot the pigments. Why isn't anybody saying? Nobody says something. Nobody says something. I forgot the pigments. Anybody still there? Somebody talking to me? Good thing I've just done it on the sides. But even so, if it's like this decorational bits, it's no problem. Anybody's having questions, just let me know. A little on the inside of this beautiful ornament. So. You can get like a runny effect with those pigments also, you know, if you use some water and let it run down. I'm using the gilding wax this time. As I said, it's like, you know, I like to show you different ways of doing things, as I like using different use your finger to wipe it on there. So it's going to go irregular. I don't want to have it like symmetric or anything like it, as aging doesn't happen symmetric, does it? Hope you like what I'm doing. Thank you. Oh, bonsoir Michelle, ça va? So I'm just going to go around the top here just to, I'm basically just offloading a little of the black which is on my feathering brush, just to have like a very subtle shadow all around. That's it. And then basically do that all with all the ornaments all the way around. And there we go. Let's paint the key. Let's see. Using the pigments for that. Let's see, just gotta sit down. And I'm going from the inside out to not have too much on the project itself. This is the original hardware, so I left that basically on there. If I would come from the outside in, you see what happened up there. I would basically have the paint wiped off the edge and have like a puddle on the side, which I don't want to have. So I'm basically coming from inside to the out. Painting the hardware. I don't know, on Instagram there's like always trolls around. So just think of that when you have like leftovers from your pigments already diluted. Don't waste it, don't throw it, just put some cling film on there and leave it in the fridge. Or if you have like a container you can close up, it's of course would be the more elegant way of doing that. So let that dry first. do a second coat and then we can age that. Hi Sissy, happy Easter. No, Michelle, this is my tool, Armoire. So and if I find time, I'll show you the feet of it. So now I'm going with the stippling over there so that it just looks a little bit more like hammered and not so much painted. A bit more product. There we go. That's it. Yes, I am, Nina. This is going to stay at my place. This is going to stay at my place. So I'm going to think about if I'll keep. So I'm going to bring you a little back so you can see if you can see the feet. We had to put that on blocks. Instagram, can you see that? We had to put that on blocks, on wooden blocks, because the back of the wall basically has like there's like how would you call it? Michelle, help! I need translation help. Ja, mein Hase, den hast du ja auch besorgt. There is like for the electrics and stuff like that, there is like sit in front of the wall. It's like about 7 centimeters wide, so I can't push the wardrobe against the wall. So we had to put that on blocks to get it high enough over the things and to push it right to the wall then. So I couldn't use any nice legs on this piece, otherwise it'll be too wobbly, because at the back legs would be about that much away from the back side of the wardrobe. So we had to put that on wooden blocks, and those blocks I've put some woody bands on, so this is having loads of woody bands. Yeah, not level, that's right. Yeah. Outlets. Yeah, it's not the outlets, it's like across the whole wall, from one outlet to the next outlet. It's like a box, running across the wall. So that's basically what it is. So I'm gonna show you what I've done. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, what I've done to the sides. I hope you can see. I'll bring you around. I'm not sure if you can see. I'm going to bring some light, because I wanted to keep the no, you can't see. I have to move that back first. Let's see. Gonna see. I think now you can see what I've done. You can see it a little. Instagram can see it better. Do you see this? I've put a stencil on there, but with the top coat in gloss. That's what I've used because I just want to have it like, depending how the light is falling onto it, it's going to reflect basically the stencil at the end. So, and this is going all over. Now you can see a little better. This is going all over the side. Now I wanted to keep the that pink because I really like that cloudy pink. So I didn't want to compromise that. So, my friends, there's the plan. This is going to be, this is going to be finished. And then we move on to the next. Well, I've done, you know, a couple of projects in between. I just couldn't do on live because they were customer pieces which had to get finished. I also have like 2 projects for Kerstin still here, which are going to be done next week. Probably not on live also because they've got to get going now. We see what we start next week with. Guys, I'm so happy that you joined me tonight just before Easter for my live. Let's Bring Color to Alive. I'm so happy you've been there. And I'm wishing you a happy Easter, guys. For those who don't know me, my name is Angela. I'm the owner and creative energy from Elfen und Helden here in Frankfurt in Germany. And if you haven't done it yet, guys, please leave me a follow. I'm wishing you a happy Easter. For those who watch replay, if you have questions, put them in the comments also. Tag me so I know that you had a question. So, guys, you take care, and I will see you next week. Ta-da. Bye-bye. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Thank you, Nina. Happy Easter to you guys. Kerstin, exactly. I just said your projects won't be, I won't do them on live because I want to get them finished next week. So everything is prepared for that. Bye, Tanya. Everything's prepared for that. I even stripped the table because, you know, the stuff on there was just like disgusting. So it's completely stripped and everything is prepared for painting now. It's sanded down, everything. So it's going to be hopefully finished by the end of next week, Kerstin, so you can pick up your furniture. Guys, ta-da. Bye-bye.